All right, welcome back to Study Ball after the second week of preseason. And beautiful thing is when they start to play a few of the guys that we expect to play during the regular season, not just the backup. So it's fun to start breaking them down. So today I'm going to take a look at Daniel Jones. A lot of scrutiny about Daniel Jones over the years. Obviously, he signs the big contract and everybody's like, he's not worth that. He's not that kind of quarterback. All of those questions. And I get it. I hear it. I've got some questions myself, but here's what I know based off what I saw last year. I believe that Brian Daboll really understands the strengths of Daniel Jones. And when Daniel Jones plays within those strengths, he's a really good quarterback in the National Football League. Is he great? Is he elite? I don't believe so, or at least I haven't seen it yet. But I watch him get better and better and better. And last year, throughout the season, as Brian Daboll continued to design things to play to his skill set, we saw the New York Giants ascend. We saw him win a playoff game. And so I'm really excited to see in year two with Brian Daboll what Daniel Jones can be. And I thought preseason game number 2 gave us a glimpse that Daniel Jones could be even better than he was last year. So here we go with Daniel Jones. All right, so again, just trying to simplify things for Daniel Jones. Pick a side, okay? So here what they're going to do is they're going to run a corner route right here, and then they're going to run a choice route underneath it. He ends up breaking inside, but probably has the ability to break inside or outside. And then on the other side, we're going to have a concept that I call pop in. So it's a pop, a swing, and then an in back behind it. So it's really just pick a side. Daniel, pick a side, read it out. Okay, so the corner falls off. He picks a side. It's all opened up easy, right? No real chance to go here. So you're really just reading it underneath first. Boom, ball's out of his hands, gets a completion. And then we would say the same thing if he went to the other side. If you go to the other side, okay, read the flat defender, whether it's this guy coming down or you think it's that corner. Read the flat defender. He chases inside. We're probably throwing it outside. Pick a side. Simple concepts. Let's go. All right, going back with the second play. All right, what are we doing here? We're really just calling a bubble screen. So we got a bubble screen to the back right here. Block, block, block. We're going to give you a slant backside, Daniel. So you're throwing the bubble screen. That's what we got. We got the bubble screen. If you get a situation backside where you get one-on-one, these guys all push over. There's a window right there. Take it. Just take the slant. Keep the game easy. Boom. Nice slant. Good accurate throw. Good timing. Good read based on the movement of the defense. Now, here's the next thing. Let's give him some pieces. Darren Waller. Sign Darren Waller. He's going to be an advantage for Daniel Jones as well. So now we line up in a heavy set, 3 tight end set, make the defense go with their regular personnel, play action. This was maybe the favorite play that they ran last year. And again, simple plays. We're either going to go post or what we call a pylon to this side. We're going to run an over. Off the play action, we're going to run a flat. We're going to split the field in half, so you only have to read one side of the field. Come back, reading deep, easy. Staying deep, now come to your flat defender. He's got these two. He obviously comes down to the back. Boom, nice throw up over the top. Darren Waller, big chunk play right here. Boom, nice job. Tough, right? The safety came off nicely to break that up, but it was a nice throw. Good read, like what he's seeing. Okay, now we're going to do this. This is what Daniel does really well. The play, not the play action game, but the RPO game. RPO game off of this guy. That guy stays there. We hand the football off. That guy moves to the football. What are we going to do back behind it? Slant, slant, flat, easy read, but he voids. We're going to try to hit this one. Then we squeeze from the outside. We work to the outside. So here, nice read. Gets number 7, the linebacker, to move. Boom, right behind it. Nice, quick slant right there. Again, you're seeing simple concepts that play to Daniel Jones' strengths. Okay, here's another one right here, what you're going to see. So I'm not sure this entire concept right here. A lot of people will run a play that I call hickey, inside slant, hitch, and stick right here. Okay, normally they don't convert this to a go route, but looks on this play almost as if we're going to run a seam. This guy out here runs a go. I don't know if that's a conversion or not, but let's just say it's not a conversion. So they're basically saying we're running two goes down this side. We're trying to clear everything out, and then if you get one-on-one with Darren Waller, throw it to him. Backside, we're going to run a stop. So if you don't get the look you want front side, just go backside to your stop. But there's not really options out here unless you're just coming back and throwing a go route. But you're going to watch. We're going to clear it out. We're going to clear it out. We get one-on-one. We get one-on-one with Darren Waller. Just come back and throw it, right? There's not a huge concept here. It's not a bunch of guys that he has to read right here. Just see if they clear it out. If they do, boom. Hit your tight end, your big tight end, finding ways to get it to him, finding ways to keep the scheme simple, and Daniel doing a good job of operating in that simplicity. Okay, I already said it. This is something that Daniel does well. Play action game, the RPO game. So this one, hard to say whether this was an RPO, but a lot of times teams run RPOs off of this. So they've got the run game here. If that end sinks, then they've got a naked bootleg outside, which is something that Daniel does well also, is get on the move, get him out in space, let him use his athletic ability, but again, cut the field in half for him. So sometimes they read it, sometimes it's just called. So here, can't really tell he's looking at the guy, but the offensive linemen don't really look like they're necessarily getting down the field to block. But either way, he pulls it, good decision, end comes down, now he comes out. We're going to read it here first, okay? Then we're going to either drop down here or come to the over since we've got two guys deep over there. Thought here he could have taken that flat right now if he wanted it, but passes that up and then works, boom. Hits that crosser, nice timing back there on the hash away from the bodies, good accurate throw. Let's Isaiah Hodgins hit that on the run. Okay, so we called a naked there. Okay, now we're down in the red zone. What are we doing? We're coming back with another naked. Something Daniel does well. What do we got? Flat, corner, trail, crosser. Exact same thing we had on the last pass play they ran. Naked bootleg, come out. This time, sees it, gets the flat right now. Love it. Boom. Playing in his wheelhouse. Getting him out in space, using his athleticism. So what are we going to do? We're going to come back for the third pass in a row. And even though it's all different, and that's what I love about Brian Daboll, right? Hey, Daniel's good at nakeds. Let's run a bunch of different naked. Let's put a bunch of different naked bootlegs in. Here's another one. Little play fake. We're going to block the tight end, release him out, corner, crosser, all of those same elements. Get Daniel out in space because he's good. Boom, flips his feet, gets the ball out to his flat quickly, getting the ball in the end zone. Love it. So you see why I like the fit with Brian Daboll and Daniel Jones. Why I believe they gave him the big contract that they gave him, saying he's really good for us within the scheme that we're running. I understand how to use my quarterback, and we can be really good. Playoff team last year with a win. We can be even better with players that are talented, more talented around him like Darren Waller. We believe we've got a chance with this guy as our quarterback, and here's a great indication of him playing at a high level. You watched it. He was quick. He was definitive. The concepts were simple based around the players that he has around him and doing the things that he does well. So I can't wait to see the Giants this year with a more talented team. Year 2 of Brian Daboll, Daniel Jones. What's it going to look like? But if preseason number 2 was any indication, I expect a huge leap from Daniel Jones this year.